So we are here with Zoa Morani, the talented actress. Her movie Bhaag Johnny is going to be releasing soon. Zoa, welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
So first of all, tell us how and when did you decide that you wanted to join Bollywood?
I think I decided I wanted to join Bollywood when I was 5. My father used to have these world tours that would go all over USA, Canada, etc. And I used to always be sitting in the audience, jam-packed crowd, and used to watch all Karishma Kapoor and Shah Rukh Khan and all dancing to all the hit songs.
And you had free tickets for all of these?
Yeah.
Obviously, we should have been in touch, but anyways, continue.
We should have been in touch.
Yeah, this is sad, yeah.
But yeah, and I used to watch them performing live on all my favorite songs, all the films that I've grown up watching, like Dil To Pagal Hai, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. And I don't know, something used to just make my soul come alive. And I remember we used to come back to Bombay and I used to gather all my little baby cousins and I used to teach them the dances of the songs and we used to perform it for our parents. So I used to mimic my dad's world tours. But I think ever since then I was always completely attracted to Bollywood and the dancing and movies. In school also I was always good in literature. So I kind of was always pulled towards storytelling, story making.
Right.
I just knew it in my heart that there was nothing else.
Fantastic, fantastic. And you made your debut 3 years ago. So it's been quite a gap since then. What have you been busy with since then?
I have actually been doing theatre, a lot of theatre. Okay. And I've been loving it so much. I remember so many people used to tell me that, you know, do theatre and it's a completely different medium and it's very good for the actor in you to come out. And I was always really frightened. But once I actually did it and when I performed at Prithvi for the first time, I cannot tell you how amazing it was. Gulzar Saab had written the play. Okay. Salim Arif was my director. And we did this Hindi-Urdu play. And then the minute I finished my first show, I was addicted. So we did a couple of shows, we went to Goa and yeah, and then we were completing Bhaag Johnny.
But what about, like, you know, that typical stage fright thing that you're on stage and what if you forget the lines? Did you ever worry about that?
I did definitely worry about it, but thanks to God it didn't happen with me up till now and I hope it doesn't happen too. But then, you know, when you forget, your co-actors tend to help you and...
Or you like skip 4 pages before and then you skip 4 pages back.
That could happen too. I think that happened once with one of my co-actors, but everyone covers up so beautifully and then the audience can't really tell what is happening.
Right.
But it is a lot of fun and high energy, and you know, when you see the whole Prithvi theatre full and people are clapping at your dialogues, and that feeling is just something else.
Especially being at Prithvi also.
Yeah, Prithvi is so beautiful, and especially the backstage. It's also all made so beautifully. It's like a completely different experience altogether. The energy over there is only something else.
Right. And tell us about Bhaag Johnny. Johnny क्यों भाग रहा है? Why is he running?
जॉनी भाग रहा है क्योंकि वो उसने कुछ किया है.
क्या किया है?
वो आप पिक्चर देखिए.
September 25th, you tell us right now.
Okay, I'll just tell you that he happens to be put in a situation where it's like a life and death situation. Okay. And then how, you know, as human beings, to get out of something we do, we can either choose the right path or the wrong path.
Right.
So the full film is about 2 stories running parallel, that I have made a mistake. Now, am I going to do the right thing to get over my mistake, or am I going to do the wrong thing just because I want to get out of my mistake? So it's technically about karma, and the choices we make, we have to face those repercussions, good or bad.
So does Johnny do the right thing or the wrong thing, or am I asking too much?
No, it's okay, you're not asking too much, but Johnny does the right thing and the bad thing. So that's why there are two stories running parallel, like Black Johnny and White Johnny. So,
okay, fair enough.
In one I'm playing the character of Tanya. Yeah. So in one he kills Tanya in the beginning.
Okay.
And one he doesn't kill Tanya in the beginning. So both the stories depend on that. One story is when he's killed Tanya and the other story is when he hasn't killed Tanya. Okay. And that's how it goes forward.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, now what about people who say that, you know, she's got a powerful father, Zoa's got a powerful father, so it's very easy for her to make it in Bollywood. What would you like to say to people who probably talk like that?
I think the initial struggle of having to go meet people and, you know, understand what's happening around is probably easier because because of my father's contacts. But I've had my fair share of struggle after my first film also, so I don't think it has anything to do with whether you have a powerful father or not, because I'm technically in the same boat as anybody else. Right. I've had to work hard for what I am receiving, and at the end of it, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters at all. You're on your own. It all depends on your hard work, your dedication, your focus, and how much you want it. You're on your own.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So, last question for you. Who in Bollywood would you really like to work with? I mean, the directors or actors, who would you
I
like
want to work with everyone. Like every day my list increases that, oh, I want to work with this one also, I want to work with that one also. But of course now that I want to work with Farhan Akhtar.
Okay.
Farhan Akhtar is one person I really want to work with, and directors, all the directors that are that have made big films, and today all the directors that are even making small films are just making such fabulous films that
Right.
I really can't pinpoint that, oh, I only want to work with this one or that one.
Right.
So I want to work with everyone. I want to do all kinds of roles, and this is what I've wanted since I've been a child. So it's like my dream.
So, Zoa, thanks for talking with us.
Thank you.
And all the best for the future and all the
Thanks.
best for Bhaag Johnny.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Take care.
I do know that I'm very good at putting my foot in my mouth. I do know that I'm very good at speaking the blatant truth. I come from a very humble and a very poor background. I lost my credibility of my sense of humor. I was making funny films, but personally I was getting unfunnier.
It's almost like if someone is holding your tongue and you try to talk. Try to talk with your tongue. I get media people saying, you tell me one thing I can write about your personal life. You tell me.